Hi Pisces, this is Just with your July 1st to the 15th, 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Pisces, you guys are not the last sign that I'm reading for. Actually, I have, what is it? I have 3 more after you guys because I started with Cancer. So I'm not as lethargic and spent. So, I'm about to say Aquarius, so Pisces. It looks like some of you are definitely trying to take a trip, wanting to take a trip. I see. But there is definitely some ambiguity around a particular trip. Okay. Some of you may want to go someplace, but then you have to wait to get clearance. It could be like a visa situation here for some of you, like trying to get a visa and you're waiting to hear back to see if you're going to get this visa, because I get something about wanting to go and not necessarily being able to right at this moment or for the next 2 weeks. It's just could be not something is not may not be clear about it. You may be told by your doctor, your counsel, your attorney, that sort of thing. You're waiting to hear the final verdict on being able to go somewhere. Some of you, I feel you're getting ready to get into school, so congratulations. Hopefully it's something that will apply, that you can use, and it's applicable to life for you out after you're done. It looks like you're meeting with a counselor, that sort of thing, to kind of like get the ball running there. Some of you are actually applying for law school, so congratulations. I see that there is some of you are having to go to court, it looks like. Now, if some of you are in court and you have to go to court for some reason, or you have to go and rectify something, I feel you have to be very careful with what's going on around you. And I don't know if this is just like a theme for water signs, because I feel like someone is going to try to get over in this proceedings. Okay. And I feel that you guys are the ones that could be trying to get over. This is what I just see here, because I don't see any water. Okay. And well, I do in one aspect, but it has to do with family. So you guys may be at this point of like, you're going to pull out all the stops in order to win the case, in order to win the verdict for your family. There could be judgments over child support, and then there being a decision over the cost of how much, you're going to get or you're going to have to pay out. And that will be by the second week. But I don't feel like it's still going to be final in the second week. It's going to be more preliminaries to go, but there's still going to be this weighing of options of things. Some of you may even try to reduce your income from one amount to a lesser amount so that you don't have to pay as much. Okay. And as a result, some of you may be planning to, others of you may be trying to move, leave. Like you're trying to find a way to get out of your situation and your circumstance is what I see here. Okay. And you may feel like your mate may not be able to, okay, here's something. Some of you are trying to help yourself or someone else get out of something or get them something. Okay, that they cannot get for themselves. So it could be you, it could be your mother, it could be anyone, but I feel like it's either or, right? You or someone else that's significant to you. And it's still not really sure, like all the pieces to it isn't clear. Okay, but you have to go at a distance to take care of the situation for you or another person. Okay, and it could be giving a person a sense of independency for themselves, but they need your help because again, they can't do it themselves. And you've mastermind this particular plan, like the situation is going to work. This is what we need to do, and we need to go take this trip and go see this person, and they're going to, fix all of this stuff for us. But I feel like there's going to be like whatever you thought it was going to be, you're going to find out that it's something else. It's going to be something else. Okay. Someone may have told you it's going to all work this way, but then when you get there, it's like, well, actually, no, it's not all going to work exactly that way. So if they say, okay, well, yeah, I'll do this for you, and the cost is $100. Okay, well then, and they're all the way across the country, right? Then it's like, okay, well, great. Well, then it's like, well, actually, that's just the first fee. The full amount is going to be, actually the full amount is going to be like $700, or $600. So there's going to be more money that you have to put out that you didn't anticipate, okay, having to do in the second week. And I feel like you're going to realize that it came off of someone trying to finesse you. Be careful with Libras. Go back and listen to the Libra reading if you guys are dealing with a Libra in any of this, because I was speaking to them about a finessing, like somebody's going to get finesse. Someone's trying to finesse someone. I was saying that some Libras are trying to finesse someone. So be careful with air signs. Be careful with people that are verbal charmers. They try to tell you. Just be very careful about what people are telling you. Let them prove it by their actions, and just, eventually it's all going to come out. Okay. It's all going to come to you eventually. Probably by the third week, it'll all start coming out. It'll all start coming to you. But these first couple of weeks, there's going to be some things that people are doing that isn't going to be truthful. They're not going to be truthful, and it could very well be Pisces as well. It could have something to do with family. I feel like if you guys are in court doing something regarding children, it's going to get pretty nasty. It really will get pretty nasty before it gets better. Okay. And I feel like right after this divorce is final, then you've already been Pisces men. And for Pisces ladies, if this applies to you, the man, the ex-husband, or the children's dad, that sort of thing, there's already gonna be, like, he's already planning, or you're already planning, meaning Pisces men, you're already planning to move, like you're gonna be moving away, or Pisces ladies, you might already be moving, but you've already met someone, you're already in a relationship, and it's like, this thing is holding me up. There's something about your life right now is being held up until you can get on the other side of something that you need to take care of. Okay. And I feel like there's this dichotomy going on in some relationships with Pisces. It's like two people on two different pages can't really get on the same page with each other. And you and your mate may do a lot of traveling back and forth to see each other. Is what I see here. Okay. Now I'm trying to move this back into like a work sphere, because not everyone is focused on love. I do sense that you guys have to be, I would just say be careful at work. And I remember thinking earlier today, I was like, I wonder if Pisces is going to have the same streak of good energy, because the last part of last month was really good. It really was good for you guys. And I got some confirmations on that. But this time right here, it looks like there are people, if it's not you, there are people in your life that are doing things that are deceptive. Okay. And they're never going to tell you. So don't even wait to try to think that, oh, I'm going to know. No, they're never going to tell you. And if it's a situation where it's family, and it's like, that sounds like my brother and my sister. That sounds like, my mother and my brother. It could be a family thing where it doesn't necessarily even have anything to do with you guys, because your energy is nowhere in your spread. Only energy that's coming up with you guys is you're the one that's clueless. Pisces are the ones that's clueless. Okay. Some Pisces, I'll say that. Some Pisces are the ones that's clueless, and things are happening around you guys. Okay. As it relates to this thing, but it's going to come out. It's going to come out one way or the other. So you don't have to stress yourself about trying to force it out. It'll come out. It's going to come out when it's time to come out. And I feel like by the third week, stuff is going to start coming out. Yeah, second, third week, things are going to start coming out. Especially if this is not happening to you and somebody else got finessed. But I I feel like it's a lot of different energy. A lot of different energy, guys. I'm not going to say it's all over the place, but it's just a lot going on. Finances looks good, but you may have to pay out something, and it may definitely by the second week, you have to pay out something, and it may make you feel like your money is looking funny now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or if you're in a relationship, you may not be knowing that your mate is planning to leave, or you plan to leave them. And especially if you guys live together, and it could be like by the end of the week or by next month, it's like, okay, the person is gone. I'm starting all over again, but starting new means less financials. Okay. So it could work like that. And some of you already know that, yeah, I'm breaking up. We're not on good terms. We're going our separate ways. And obviously because of that, two incomes become one. So that's less than. So it's that element too of how money can kind of come funny, and then the judgments can be coming in if you're going through proceedings, and obviously you have to pay out a certain amount of money. And so if you had, I'm just giving an example. If you had $600, you're going to dwindle all the way down. You know, some of you may dwindle all the way down to $200. You know, may have to give $400 out of a check or overall, that sort of thing. Okay. I do see that some of you are planning a trip. Again, you're not really sure about the details. Be very careful if you have like a travel agent, that sort of thing. Be very careful because, again, I just see like promises. Things that's being said aren't really going to be the truth. So just be careful with that. Okay. That's all I was saying. Some of y'all may get stuck at the last minute. So just be careful with that. Relationships that are not going through so much trauma, I would say, I feel like there's family is good. I feel like family unit is good. There may be a starting over, a starting new with family. Okay, is what I'm getting. But then you may feel like your mate is a bit distant from you, or your mate can feel this way about you. And because of it, by the second week, now, I know some people might say, well, how is it that family life is good? For some of you, family is good. For some of you, family and relationship is just fine. Money is good, family is good, and everything is just fine. And there's like this renewal of that, okay? But others of you, because that's in the position of what can't be changed. What can't be changed is that there is an underlying bond with the family. However, in the actual spread, which is what's the actual goings on, as they say, there may be just a distance between the two. Okay. And it could just very, very well be that your mate is trying to get out of something. He's trying to help somebody. He's trying to help himself. Okay. Or you may be focusing on school, that sort of thing, or trying to accomplish something for yourself, or trying to get yourself out of something. And that's the focus. So right now it's not all about the love and all of that stuff. It's more about, how can we logically come up with something that's going to get us out of this jam, get us out of this situation. Okay. So it could just be something like that, as simple and plain as I see. But it looks like the second week, again, like I said, you may have to pay out some money, and you may feel like, okay, my money just keeps dwindling down, 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 and down. Okay. And I feel like it has something to do with child support. I want to get a little bit more clarity on that. And that child support stuff, for those of you that can relate, that thing really feel like it has a noose around your neck. Really, you just feel like this thing has a noose. But I feel like you're going to be trying to come up with a solution to that. Either leave your job, something you're going to be trying to do. And I feel like it'll all work out. I pulled another clarifier because I didn't want to leave out on that little nasty card that I see at the second week, but it'll all work out. Okay. You just may feel stuck. These first 2 weeks may just make you feel a little bit weird, funny, whatever like that, but it'll all work itself out. Okay. And then for those of you that aren't in this circumstance where you know that you're about to get a divorce, you know all these things are happening. This isn't like, oh my goodness, I had no clue. No, you sensed it, you knew, or what's going on, but you just don't know what the outcome is. Then your money you're going to have to pay some money. And for those of you that's not in this circumstance, it looks like things are going to be pretty much good. I don't see like really huge bad problems. Okay. But this may relate to your family, it may relate to work, it may relate to other areas of your life. So that's what I have for you guys for the first 2 weeks of July. I hope that this has been helpful for you. If it has and you'd like to share with us, we would love to hear from you. So do that in the comment section below. And if you would like a personal counsel with me, I can be reached at the beginning and end of this video, as well as in the description box below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, because I have some things planned. I sure do. And subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Pisces.